Lombardi scooped it down below the goal line here for Murphy. Comes out glove side, back in front, Lombardi denied. Rebound, and another save by Ham, who hangs on for the whistle. Down to the corner, Marino back in front for Dubois. It was lost in his skates, but a good effort nonetheless. Dubois chipping and chasing down the right wing side, stopping up, feeding a pass in the middle, Steele in, tight scores! Ryan Steele puts it by Brock Ham on a beautifully developed play by Chase Dubois, and the Warriors strike early and lead it 1-0.
Oh boy, that was so nice. Chase Dubois, it was a nice feather pass, crosses the blue line, sees Ryan Steele come right down the middle, puts it right on his stick, and a nice little fake, and man, right over the blocker side. It was a beautiful play all the way around.
The high slot feeds Ryan, right circle, shot! Glove saved by Brock Ham. Comes to Linnell on the near side now. Sends it to the middle, Schulting, Wildauer in across the blue line, leaving it there left side. Now backdoor, Linnell, great save, Amandrud got across to the glove side with a big stop. Lombardi pickpockets his man down the right side, Lombardi back in front, Murphy! Oh, what a save by Ham with the blocker, might have hit the side of the net. Side the blue line now, Linnell in the slot, slides it on. Good right pad save by Amandrud. And big chief defender in across the blue line on the right wing side. A shot stopped by Amandrud. Rebound out right in front of him. Clayson defended that. Then took a big hit from below the goal line there. And now we've got a huge scrum behind the Warriors' goal. Everybody involved from behind the net, as I think it was Wildauer that took a run at Clayson. Tilsley in behind the goal. Doesn't have his gloves off though. Point, left wing side. He goes for Ryan, who drifts back to the middle. Right circle now, Marino on the half wall, across on the left wing. Dubois holds it, sends it to the middle now. Steele shoots, scores! Ryan Steele, his second goal of the night, as he gets it through the 5-hole of Brock Ham, and the Warriors have a 2-0 lead as they strike in the power play.
Oh, that's good to see. Again, Ryan Steele is fairly new in this hockey market, and he's here to score goals, and this is a really good way for him to kind of get on track, and that's just nothing but good news for the Warriors, and a nice shot too, nice setup.
Aforementioned Amandrud will play it on the left wing side. He got knocked down there in his crease, and now a loose puck comes Kozlowski in the slot. Amandrud the save. Knocked away, now Steele onto it here in the left wing corner. Comes out from behind the net now for Dubois. Quick pass in front for Harrison, and a save by Ham. Through to center here by Coquitlam. Kozlowski there back in front. Limpus off the crossbar. Out through center, we got a penalty coming up here. Will Lawrence is going to be called for the penalty as he interfered with Wyatt Head right at the Warrior logo at center. Left point, Dubois quickly down low, Dollywall onto it. Backdoor, Marino just can't shovel it in. Dollywall forces it over to the left wing half wall, Dubois. Midpoint, Ryan in the slot, Steele scores!
There you go.
And here come the Habs, Ryan Steele with the hat trick. And the Warriors have a 3-0 lead as he scores for the third time, and this one on the power play. Marino high slot shoots. Ham the save with the traffic in front provided by Cullen. 3:15 to go second period. Steele. And the Warriors have a 3-0 lead with Ryan Steele scoring all the goals so far tonight here for West Kelowna. A hat trick not even 2 periods old. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty good.
And you mentioned it, Don, those power play goals, the second and the third goal from identical spots.
Exactly.
Jutting tried to throw it on, that was knocked down. Marino gets to it again, loose puck in the right circle, and it'll be Robillard starting that up for Kozlowski on the left wing side, but turned back there by Jutting. Below the goal line, Schulting turns away from Marino's check. Works it up on the right wing now, through the middle, that pass knocked down. That was Clayson defending against Limpus, and now Cullen back in on the left wing. Stops up inside the blue line, try to work it across, it's knocked down, and it's Robillard now working it ahead here. Kozlowski back in, left circle, drops it off. Robillard shoots, saved by Amandrud, rebound, loose blocker's side. Lombardi in neutral ice, lost control of the puck. Linnell back in. Oh, a big hit by Clayson as he hit him hard to the far side boards. We got a penalty coming up here, period number 2, and we get a skirmish here inside the Coquitlam zone as Tilsley was knocked down to the ice from Troy Robillard. Now Robillard and you are getting involved on the near side. Loose puck to the blocker's side now as it'll be Robillard picking up, firing it by Lombardi, and look how big hit there. Ewert spinning Linnell down, but he's going to get called for a penalty on the play. To the midpoint again, Ryan. Top of the left circle, Dubois there for Steele. Quickly down low, Dollywall walks the goal line, shoots, that was stopped by Ham. Back below the goal line, Marino. Dollywall, backdoor feed, Ryan shoots, Ham the save.
Oh,
and they get a face-off inside the Coquitlam zone. And loose and Santa's away. Short-handed Christian Santa in, Amandrew the save. And Dubois goes hard into the glove side post as Taylor took him in there. Through the middle now, Dubois quickly back in. Here's Marino left circle, moves in with a chance, stop, rebound, scores! Dubois puts it by.
That's good to see Chase Dubois. He got rewarded.
Dubois, the power play goal. And it's 4-0 West Kelowna as the Warriors have converted for the third time tonight on the power play. Back to the front of the net, knocked away, Lombardi. Empty net ahead of him, and he'll find the back of the net and give the Warriors a 5-0 lead on the empty netter for Mike Lombardi. Here with Warriors assistant coach Shay Knock after a West Kelowna 5-0 victory over the Coquitlam Express. And Shay, a very good effort for this team tonight, and I'm sure the effort that the coaching staff wanted to see from this group after Saturday night's game against Salmon Arm. What did yourself and head coach Ryland Furster and the rest of the staff see from behind the bench in tonight's victory?
Yeah, it was certainly one of our more complete efforts on the season. I think from start to finish we played a pretty solid game. The compete and effort was there, especially on the forecheck. Thought we established that early. We were able to control pucks, and that kind of set the tone for the game. And we were able to carry it through this time and not have lapses throughout the game. I thought we carried it through for the most part for the full 60, and the shots and the score kind of show that.
Ryan Steele, hat trick tonight. Nick Amandrew gets his first career BCHL shutout. We'll start with Steele with the hat trick, and it seemed like early on, it's a line that we haven't seen a whole lot of, if at all, so far this season, playing with Jared Marino and also with Chase Dubois. Gets a couple power play goals, but Ryan Steele had a heck of a performance and really showed the reason why you guys went out and got him from Port Alberni.
Yeah, he certainly had a good night, obviously, with the hat trick there on the power, or the 2 goals on the power play anyways there. Yeah, and we mixed the lines up a little bit. We thought it was important that we mix the lines up and try some new stuff after not being able to score until the third period against Salmon Arm. So we mixed it up a little bit and had Cavan back in the lineup, which allowed us to do that. So it gave us kind of 3 more full lines, I think, and we were able to roll that tonight, which helped. And then as for Ryan, he just had an outstanding night, obviously, that scored a real nice first goal, and then kind of found a good spot to be on the power play there. We moved it around and put him in the higher slot there, and it seems to work for him. He does a real good job protecting the puck in there, made a couple of good passes out of there, and then was able to get the 2 shots that resulted in goals.
Nick Amandrew wasn't busy on the night, but 21 saves, gets his first BCHL shutout, and another sound performance for the second game in a row after last Friday in Trail. And even though there wasn't a whole lot going toward the goal, must be nice to see him have that kind of performance in net as well.
Yeah, well, we certainly wanted to shore up our defensive play here in the last little while, and doing a much better job. And then the goaltending's been good behind that. I think Cole had a good night the other night, and Nick's had 2 real good starts in a row. And hopefully we can build on that. I think the defensive part of the game is so important, especially as we go down the stretch here, so it's been a big focus point, and now our goalies are playing much better because of it. He had to make a couple saves at the end for the shutout there. We maybe hung him out to dry in the last 2 minutes there, but other than that, we had a real solid defensive performance and probably our best of the season.
Lastly now, big game Friday night against the Vernon Vipers. They came in here last Tuesday, beat the Warriors by this identical 5-0 score. I'm sure that will kind of play in the minds of this team going forward, and looking to move off of this effort here tonight as well.
Yeah, I think it's something to build off of and then go into that game. Obviously, they're such a strong team, and we've struggled against them all season. So it's a big game for our club to, it's the last crack we have at them before you see them in the playoffs if we do. And So it's a big, kind of opportunity and last crack for our team to really play our game against them.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for the Shay, and congrats on the win tonight.
Thanks, Trev.
Here with the first start of tonight's hockey game, and the man who made the hats fly tonight, Ryan Steele. Ryan, first off, first BCHL hat trick here tonight. How does it feel for you to find that? And relatively early in the game too. You did it the first 2 periods.
Yeah, no, I felt great all night, and our power play was really doing some good work tonight, and got to give credit to my teammates, Perm, Doobie, all those guys playing on their line tonight, and they made it really easy for me, and they hit me when I was open, and all I had to do was shoot it on net, and got some luck tonight and first hat trick, so I'm pretty pumped about that.
Found yourself in a pretty familiar spot in both of your last 2 goals on the power play in the middle there, and is that a spot that worked for you really throughout this game and maybe even going forward as well? It seems like you see the ice very well in the middle in that slot area there.
Yeah, no, it was, we changed it up a bit this morning at morning skate, and we clicked all night, and I think going forward that you're going to see a lot of the same. And it's a spot that it's a really good spot to get scoring chances, and all I got to do is bury on it. And teammates, they keep playing great, so not much work to do, just kind of sticking in that slot spot and waiting for a pass. So you'd probably expect to see more of that.
You played on a line with Jared Marino, Chase Dubois tonight, kind of a new look line for this team. How did it feel playing with those guys? It seemed like instant chemistry right there between you 3.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I think we clicked right off the bat. First shift we got involved, and we had scoring chances all night, so we didn't let up all night. So it was really easy to play with those guys. They can find the open ice, and they can find you out there with their playmaking ability. So it was really nice to get a chance to play with those guys.
You rebound with this win tonight after the tough loss against Salmon Arm on Saturday, and you have Vernon again on Friday night. After last Tuesday, what happened in this building, is that kind of playing in the back of your guys' minds and will kind of add a little bit of extra motivation to go into Friday night with?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're definitely a big rival of ours, so I think after last Tuesday showing, I think we definitely want to play a better game, and I think give them a run for their money. I don't think we really came to play that night, and I think if we come out and play our best game, I think it'll be a good tilt.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for this, Ryan, and congrats on the hat trick tonight.
Thank you very much.